So it is March, finally, and that means spring is close by, and also, severe weather season could be upon us any day now. Severe weather season could be upon us any day now. Well, we all make bad predictions sometimes. But yeah, this definitely seems like it's been the most inactive spring storm-wise that I can ever remember, in my 30-some years of living in the Midwest. And I know there's been a few events in the South, including those two high-risk events earlier this year, so it seemed for a while like things were going to be really bad this year, but here in the North, it just seems like nothing is going on. And personally, where I'm at, we haven't had a single storm this year, severe or otherwise, so... And I'm not saying that I want to get hit by a disaster or anything like that. I'm simply pointing out how peculiar this all is. But does it just feel that way, or can we back this up with data? Well, right now I'm on the VTech browser hosted by the Iowa State University Mesonet, where you can find severe weather watches going back to 2006 and warnings going all the way back to the mid-80s. And I'll be looking at Scott County, Iowa today. And I've gone and downloaded the CSV data and imported it into Postgres, where I can try to organize this into some useful statistics. So first of all, here's the total number of severe thunderstorm and tornado watches and warnings for every year since 1987, between January and May inclusive. Now you notice that only one year doesn't appear on this list, and that is 2021, this year. So this year is definitely an anomaly, although 93 and 99 only have one single event for this time period. We have to remember that there's no watch data before 2006, only warnings. And so the numbers before that are a bit misleading. The only other year that comes close to this is 2009, where there were only two events, and that was a severe thunderstorm watch on May 8th and a tornado watch on May 13th. No warnings during that time frame. If we look at the rest of the year for 2009, though, things did eventually pick up with a few severe thunderstorm watches and warnings and additional tornado watches in July and August. So it's possible that things might finally get going later this year, but we'll have to wait and see. Another thing that I wanted to look at is the number of events grouped by the month. So we can see that normally March is when the storm season starts picking up, and then the events get more numerous, finally peaking in June, and then start going back down again. So pretty much what we would expect. And so it is unusual to make it to the end of May with nothing, but the risk of severe weather isn't quite over yet. Now, if we separate the tornado and severe thunderstorm events, interestingly, we've had a tornado watch in every month of the year at some point, although no tornado warnings in January, September, or November. Actually, you might remember that we did have a tornado warning last November in the Quad Cities. However, that was only on the Illinois side in Rock Island County, while right now we're looking at Scott County. That February tornado warning was in 2017, by the way. Severe thunderstorms, there's been no watches or warnings in January or December, and no watches in February either. And lastly, here's the total number of events by year, comparing the first table of just events before June. And tornado watches since 2006. Only in 2018 did we not have any tornado watches, and then tornado warnings. None of those in 92, 93, 94, 98, 99, 2000, 2003, 2005, 2009, 2012, or 2019. So making it through an entire year without a tornado warning isn't too uncommon. Anyway, I'm sure there's some stuff that I've left out, and if you want to look at the data yourself, check out the VTech browser, and you can even look at the weather warning history for your specific area. But anyway, that is all for now. Until the next video.